Welcome to Haven of Prayer, a sacred space where faith is ignited, hope is restored, and divine answers are received. If you've been crying out for justice, if your heart is weary from battles you can no longer fight alone, you've come to the right place. Today's prayer is not just words. It is a powerful spiritual key, divinely inspired to unlock the justice you seek and break through every struggle holding you back. Whether you're facing injustice in your personal life, legal matters, or silent battles no one sees, this prayer reaches deep into the spiritual realm to call upon God's righteous hand to move in your favor. This is more than just a moment of prayer. It's a divine encounter. Stay with me until the end, because each word of this prayer builds upon the next, leading you into a sacred atmosphere where miracles happen, chains are broken, and burdens are lifted. Don't just listen. Pray with your heart, believe with your soul, and expect divine justice to be released over your life. And if this prayer touches you, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs a breakthrough. You could be the reason someone else finds hope today. Let us now step into the presence of God together, believing that He is faithful, just, and mighty to act on your behalf.
Lord of justice, my Savior and shelter in times of distress, I come before you with a heart full of sincerity and need. You see the depths of my thoughts and the battles I face daily. You know how heavy this path has become. There are moments when the challenges seem endless and obstacles appear one after another. Yet I place my trust in your mighty hand to transform my journey. I ask you, Lord, to grant me wisdom in my choices, patience in moments of waiting, and strength to endure when uncertainty surrounds me. Beloved Jesus, I place my faith in you because I know you are righteous, a judge untouched by deception or worldly illusions. Nothing is beyond your will, and no problem is too great for you to resolve. That's why I lay my burdens at your feet today. Every fear, every worry that weighs on my soul, though weakness sometimes shakes my confidence. I know that in your love I find the peace I so desperately seek. Merciful Father, I admit my mistakes. I've taken wrong turns and made choices that led me into hardship. Still, I cling to your promise of redemption, trusting that you will not reject those who come to you with humility and remorse. Here I am, Lord, open-hearted and honest, asking you to light my path and lead me into truth. Lord, fill me with courage to keep moving forward, with the assurance that I am not alone in this battle. My life is in your hands, and every challenge I encounter is a chance to grow in faith. Don't let fear freeze me or hopelessness take root. For you are my solid rock, my protector, and my eternal refuge. Let your mercy pour over me, and over all who are seeking justice, peace, and comfort. May every step I take be guided by your love, and may I sense your presence in every decision I make. I don't want to walk alone, Lord. I long for your guidance at all times. When doubt surrounds me and fear tries to weaken my spirit, I feel the weight of my concerns and the anxiety of the unknown. But deep within, a hope that cannot be shaken rises, a quiet assurance that I am not meant for defeat or endless pain. The road may be hard, but the path of truth and justice is never fully closed to those who persevere. I long for the strength that renews, for the calm that quiets the mind and lifts the soul. I need to believe that every trial has meaning, and every stumble holds a lesson, if I face them with courage. Even in confusion and discouragement, I know I am not abandoned. There is a power greater than adversity, a light that shines even in the darkest hour. I seek that peace beyond understanding, that stillness that pushes me forward without fear. and the confidence that every battle I face will be overcome with determination. I don't want my thoughts ruled by anxiety, or my vision clouded by distress. I choose to stand firm, believing that every effort will bear fruit, and every challenge, no matter how tough, will turn into a new door of opportunity. Let despair not consume me, nor worries define me. Let each step I take be led by wisdom, patience, and the resilience to face anything without giving up. Injustice may feel overwhelming, paths may seem blocked, legal burdens and red tape might feel unbearable. It's hard to move forward when opposition rises and ill-intentioned people attempt to interfere. Still, I will not surrender to fear. Instead, I choose hope. I hold tightly to the truth that light will always find a way where it seems none exists. May every complex matter find resolution. May every process be carried out with fairness, and may no lie have power over my life. I stand firm in the belief that honesty and persistence will bring the answers I seek. May closed doors begin to open. May struggles become stepping stones. May no circumstance, no matter how hard, have the final say. Let no malicious person steer me from my purpose. Let no injustice steal my peace. I refuse to be defeated by fear or frozen by doubt. Today, I choose to believe that everything can change. Each step I take will be filled with resolve. Every problem I face will be tackled with faith that no hardship lasts forever. For justice and truth always carve their way, and when we walk with integrity, the right answers come at the right time. Troubles don't just affect me. They ripple through the lives of those I love and who journey with me. That's why I desire justice not only for myself, but for all who depend on a good outcome. I don't want to live in fear or be haunted by what lies ahead. I want to walk with confidence, with the certainty that every move I make is backed by truth and righteousness. Let my life not be defined by constant worry, but by hope that things can work out for the best. It's easy to feel lost when nothing seems to progress, when problems feel unbreakable. But even in the storm, there is always a way forward. Every struggle has meaning. Every obstacle is a chance to prove that perseverance brings reward. I give thanks for each lesson, each chance to grow, and each moment that has taught me to trust. Solutions may not come when I want them to, but I believe every process unfolds in its time, and clarity will eventually come. May my life continue to move forward, untouched by the weight of present trials. Let each new day carry with it fresh possibilities, and may nothing stand in the way of the purpose that is meant to unfold in my journey. Each day presents a new challenge, a call for resilience, wisdom, and patience. There are moments when life seems to ask more than I feel capable of giving. Times when the soul feels weary and the path ahead appears unclear. Yet, even in those moments, a quiet flame remains. The hope of finding justice, balance, and peace in every step I take. I long to live with the calm assurance that my choices are rooted in strong values, that my life is not ruled by fear or uncertainty, but by the conviction that what is right will always prevail. May my decisions reflect fairness. May my words bring clarity. And may my path remain free from distractions that lead me away from what is good and true. I don't want to be overtaken by despair or impatience. Instead, I want to learn how to wait with faith, believing that everything has its time and no difficult season is permanent. May every trial help me grow, every obstacle offer a lesson, and may justice always lead the way as I move forward. I'm grateful for the chance to keep going, to learn something new each day, and to find strength in every challenge. Life is not always easy, but each step I take brings me closer to a deeper purpose. A life shaped by faith, hope, and perseverance, stronger than any hardship I may face. Let my life be filled with meaning. May my actions reflect what lives in my heart, and may each day be better than the one before. I don't want to walk in shadows, but in the light of truth and integrity. May every choice I make be aligned with what is right and honorable. In every word of this prayer, I find shelter. In every plea, my faith is renewed. There is no moment in the day when I don't need guidance, strength, and peace to keep moving forward. Each day brings its trials, but also new opportunities to grow, to improve, and to move forward with determination. May my thoughts align with what is pure and true. Let my actions reflect the integrity I strive to live by. I don't want fear or uncertainty to rule my heart, but to walk in confidence, knowing that anything done with faith will bear fruit in its season. Every lesson I gain becomes a tool to face my worries. In each prayer, I discover answers. In every word spoken with sincerity, there's a reminder that I am not alone in this journey. May my life reflect the endurance and courage needed to rise above life's challenges. Difficulties do not define my future. Problems do not dictate my destiny. Every step forward is a movement toward transformation, toward renewal of my spirit and restoration of what once felt lost. May I find in this prayer the peace I need to walk on without fear. Each day is an invitation to grow, to learn, to evolve. I refuse to give up or let fear drive my decisions. May every thought be filled with hope, and every word I speak bring strength to my soul. With every new day, I seek to renew my spirit, to build mental strength, and to find balance that allows me to face every challenge with boldness. Each prayer reminds me there's always a path forward, that I am never truly alone in this journey. May my words carry meaning, my actions be unwavering, and may I see the light of truth guiding me with each step I take. I will not give in to despair or pessimism. I want every thought to be filled with clarity and purpose. The storms may seem endless, but morning always comes. No matter how hard today may feel, a quiet hope reminds me that nothing lasts forever. Even the hardest trials will one day bear fruit. My life is not shaped by what I suffer, but by the strength I choose to carry forward. May every thought turn into a positive act. May every battle move me closer to the life I dream of building. Today, I choose faith over doubt, hope over fear, and persistence over surrender. I know that no struggle is meaningless, and that every effort holds the promise of a long-awaited reward. Sometimes, in moments of fatigue or confusion, I find comfort in words that have echoed through generations. They are more than phrases. They are shelter in distress, confirmation that faith is not in vain, and that every cry is heard beyond time. Each day brings new battles, but also new chances. I don't want to be consumed by problems, but focused on solutions, on the hope that every challenge might open a door to a better future. Faith is a powerful force, and when it stands firm, nothing can extinguish its light. I trust that no prayer goes unanswered, that every request has meaning, and even if responses don't come when I expect them, they always arrive at the right time. I want to learn the beauty of waiting, the strength of holding on, and the hope that remains steady even when the way ahead is unclear. May my spirit stay at peace, my mind free from fear, and may wisdom reveal itself in every decision I face. I don't want to be ruled by desperation, but led by trust. Just as I have seen answers in the past, I believe much more is still to come. May each day remind me that life is not just about waiting, but about walking forward with faith, knowing that every good thing arrives in its time and for a reason. Persistent prayer is a reflection of true faith, an act of trust in the possibility of change. It's not simply about repeating words, but about opening the heart, surrendering fully, and allowing hope to breathe new life into the soul with each passing day. There are seasons when waiting feels endless, when answers seem delayed and patience runs thin. But it is precisely in those moments that we must hold on tighter, believing with conviction that every heartfelt prayer is heard and that no cry goes unnoticed. If these words have found their way to you, it's because your heart may be in need of strength, or your path may be longing for clarity. Don't hesitate to make this prayer part of your daily rhythm, to speak it with faith, knowing that every word offered in sincerity carries the power to bring change. May these words guide you through difficult days, keep you company during uncertain nights, and serve as a beacon of light when fear threatens to cloud your way. Prayer is not just a refuge in times of struggle, but a sacred bridge that connects us to peace and reassures us that we are never alone. If this prayer has spoken to your soul, share it with others who might need it too. Together, may we spread light to more hearts and remind one another that no matter what we face, hope always exists for those who choose to believe and persevere.
And before we finish, let me speak to your heart one last time. In a world filled with noise and uncertainty, taking a moment to connect with God through sincere prayer is a powerful act of courage and faith. Let this message serve not just as a moment of reflection, but as a reminder that you are never walking this journey alone. Divine strength is available to those who believe, even when answers seem delayed, even when the road feels heavy. If this prayer has brought peace to your soul, I encourage you to revisit it often. Let it be a source of comfort in your darkest hours, a quiet whisper of hope when the world grows loud. And if it has touched you in any way, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your loved ones. There are many hearts in need of light, and your simple act of sharing could be the blessing someone else has been waiting for. This is Light for the Soul, your space for spiritual renewal and encouragement. If you haven't already, subscribe and don't forget to like, leave your prayer requests in the comments, and share this video with friends and family. Let us walk together in faith, knowing that hope is alive and miracles are always possible. May grace surround you, may peace dwell within you, and may every day bring you closer to the purpose God has prepared for you. Until next time, stay in prayer, stay in faith, and stay connected to the light.